The first life-saving vaccine in the United States came from African medicine. Medicine that was centuries ahead of modern science but had been being used centuries before. In the early 18th century, in Boston, an enslaved man named Onesimus introduced inoculation to the American colonies. He shared a traditional African method to prevent smallpox to his enslaver, Puritan minister Cotton Mather. He told Mather about deliberately introducing material from a smallpox sore to a healthy person to create immunity. This technique, also known as variolation, had been used in West Africa centuries before European medicine acknowledged it. During the 1721 smallpox outbreak, Mather advocated for this technique. Physician Boylston, persuaded by Mather, inoculated his son and 2 enslaved individuals. This was met with public resistance and controversy. However, it was very effective, and the smallpox mortality rate significantly decreased. African ancestral knowledge paved the way for modern vaccination in North America. However, it was only a small part of advanced African medical tradition. African societies were already centuries ahead using sophisticated healing systems. For example, they were already doing cesarean sections with antiseptic techniques. The framework for aspirin came from African medicinal plants that were already being used for those purposes. Malaria treatments came from African herbal knowledge. They were successfully treating brain issues like epilepsy with trepanation, and they were the baseline for modern pharmacology. People were saved thanks to Onesimus sharing his heritage, a heritage that came with knowledge that predated Edward Jenner's smallpox vaccination in 1796. Techniques like this were often pushed to the side, and they did not stop the global impact that they had, even if the proper credit was never given.